And welcome on in to another episode of Getting Well with Terry and Friends. It does look like I'm going to be solo today, so it's going to be a solo show. So I have things a little bit different. My parlays will all be scrolling down below, and then I'll just go over all my picks briefly in each game. And then, as always, the best bet segment at the end, where we'll have some other people's picks that they sent in. So I'll jump right into the first game here of the night. The Blue Jays are heading to Detroit to face the Tigers in this one. Jose Barrios on the mound for Toronto. Elvin Rodriguez for Detroit. He is coming off a very bad start against the Yankees, where he lasted 4.1 innings, giving up 11 hits and 10 earned runs against the Yankees. Apparently, from what I've read, he was tipping his pitches. So every time he was going to throw a fastball, he looked at third base, and the Yankees figured that out and were therefore able to smash the ball against him. He said he's going to work on that, obviously, in this start. So the Blue Jays will not be as lucky in that one. But previous to that, he did have a good start against Cleveland, not so good start against Minnesota. And now he has to face the Blue Jays, who a few weeks ago were not doing well in the hitting department in any of the stats. And now they are top 5 against lefties and righties and OPS. So their issues in hitting have disappeared. And they are hitting in all cylinders. So therefore, as you can see down below, for me today, my single pick there is Toronto team total over 5.5 plus 105. I can see them getting to 6 runs in this game. I can see them getting to 8 or 9 runs in this game. And that's why I also took Toronto plus over 6.5 in the full game for minus 105. Toronto over 7.5 minus 120. And Toronto plus over 8.5 at plus 150. Obviously, smaller bets on those 3 parlays there. But I expect runs from either side. Barrios, in his career against Detroit, he is 5-2, but he has a 5 ERA. He is a pretty high ERA as well this year. So he's giving up runs. So I expect a lot of runs in this game, specifically from Toronto. But I do expect that Detroit will probably get some runs too, helping push this over. We'll jump into the second game here. The Pirates are heading to Atlanta to face the Braves. Contreras on the mound for Pittsburgh. Strider on the mound for Atlanta. Both pitchers pitching pretty well. Atlanta won the first game of the series yesterday, 3-1 final. I'm hoping for kind of the same thing to happen today. My single pick here in this game is the under 4.5 in the first 5 innings. I'm expecting, with both of these pitchers on the mound, I'm expecting a low scoring affair here. So to get 4.5 at minus 125 is a great price. And then I also have Atlanta money line in a parlay there. They have won 8 in a row and are just playing a great baseball right now. Only 6.5 games behind the Mets for first in the NL East. Obviously, lots of baseball left in the year, and they're motivated and playing well. So I'll back Atlanta to win, full game in a parlay, and then the first 5 under 4.5. Moving on to the next one here. Tampa Bay is headed to Minnesota. We have 2 really good pitchers on the mound here. Rasmussen for the Rays and Devin Smeltzer from Minnesota. I have backed Smeltzer this year and made money on him, the Minnesota pitcher. His last game against Toronto, 4 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks. That's a bad start for him. To give up 4 hits and 2 earned runs. That's one of his bad starts. So that should tell you all you need to know about him. He's pitching great on the year. On the other side, Rasmussen, Tampa Bay just has luck with pitchers. They just always seem to be able to develop and have pitchers in their system. Coming off a good game against the White Sox where he allowed 3 hits and no earned runs in 7 innings. Previous 2 starts, though, he got pulled after 3 innings against Texas, 5 hits and 5 earned runs. And game against Miami before that, he won, but in 5 innings he gave up 6 hits and 3 earned runs. So I do give the edge here to Minnesota. But as the Twins showed yesterday when they had a nice lead against the Yankees, they can't really be trusted full game right now, especially with how Tampa Bay is playing. So what I did in this one, I'm taking Tampa Bay, Minnesota at first 5, under 5 for minus 120. And I'm also taking the Twins first 5 money line at minus 115. Smeltzer has been awesome. I expect him to do his job. I could see the Twins with a 1, maybe 2 run lead after 5. And then I won't have to worry about the game after 5 innings. So I'm taking Minnesota and the under here. Moving on to the 4th game that I have here. Miami is in Houston. I'm going with the underdog. Miami here at plus 140. Pablo Lopez started the season absolutely amazing, like too good, and he has come back down to earth lately. In his last 3 starts, the one game in Colorado, he actually gave up 3 hits and no earned runs, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts in 6 innings. But then against San Francisco, Tampa Bay, he gave up 4 earned runs in both games in 7 innings. But I think this is a good spot for him, even though it's Houston. Luis Garcia on the mound for Houston. He is pitching well, giving up 4 or 5 hits, 1 or 2 runs, 1 or 2 walks, but he's not getting any run support from Houston, and he's losing games. So I can see a scenario here where Miami comes out and gets the win in a low-scoring affair. So I'm going to take Miami here at underdog price at plus 140. And the 5th game that I have here to talk about, Colorado is in San Diego. And this one, kind of a tough game to pick a side. Chad Kuhl, he has made me money, me and Bryant money, pretty much this whole year, minus a couple starts. But on the other side, Musgrove has just been amazing for San Diego this year. 6-0 on the year. The Padres have only lost 1 of the games he started in. He's started in 10 games, and they've lost 1 of those. So in his last 3 games, he gave up 1 earned run in his last 3 games. That's it. 11 hits in those 3 games, going 6, 7, 8 innings. He's just pitching absolutely amazing in this one. So I'll take Colorado, San Diego, first 5 under 4 at minus 105. And as you see down below in the parlay section, I do have San Diego first 5 money line and a parlay, and San Diego money line and a few parlays. I expect the Padres to win this game, but I expect it to be kind of close in the first 5, low scoring. But I do think the Padres will be victorious in this. Musgrove has just pitched amazing this year. And that is it. That is the show. I will get to the best bet segment here. I know, a short one. It's a nice Friday. Everybody's out and about. But we will have a few guests on the weekends. We'll definitely have people on tomorrow. And I will bring up the picks here. We'll start with Dog of the Day, as we always do here. Let me bring it up. Dog of the Day. For me, I'm going Miami Marlins. Nick is going the Cincinnati Reds. Tim is going Pittsburgh Pirates. And Occupancy is going Pittsburgh Pirates. So Tim and Occupancy both like the Pirates as an underdog today. over or under. For me, I'm on a few totals today, but I'm going to go with the one that I like the most here. Colorado, San Diego, first 5, under 4. I like a low-scoring first 5 here. For Nick, he's going Boston, Golden State, under 214. And Tim is going Cleveland, Oakland, over 7.5. In this one, and occupancy is going Cincinnati, St. Louis, over 8. We'll get to a comment here. Plus 900 ticket on the Lightning to win the Cup, still kicking and looking good. Yes, I actually do have as well have a Cup ticket for the Lightning. Basically, I bet the Lightning, Edmonton, and the Rangers all at nice plus prices, and I'm guaranteed a profit as long as Colorado doesn't win. So I'm hoping, obviously it does look like the Lightning, assuming they don't lose the next 2 games, will move on, and I hope they will defeat the Avalanche. It looks like Brian is currently typing in his picks, so we'll see if he gets to a dog of the day here before the show ends. But we'll get to best bets and best parlay pieces here. For me, I'm taking Toronto money line parlayed with San Diego money line plus 105. That's my favorite bet of the night. Best parlay piece, I'll go Toronto team total over 3.5. Nick for best bet, he's going Philadelphia Phillies minus 1.5. And he's taking the Phillies money line as his parlay piece. Tim is taking Houston, Miami under 8 as his best bet. Philadelphia Phillies money line as his parlay piece. Bryant is taking the Golden State Warriors money line as his best bet. Blue Jays first 5 team total over 1.5 as his parlay piece. So the Blue Jays to score 2 or more runs in the first 5. And then he's also added in here Golden State Warriors as his dog of the day. And occupancy for best bet, he's going Colorado, San Diego over 7.5. Wow, surprising. And Tampa Bay Rays money line as his parlay piece. And we'll go to the comment here. I have the Avs 2 plus 450. So you did those nice and early, right? I'm assuming. So, hey, you'll be happy with either one, right? And that is it. That is the show. Sorry, everybody. Really short show today. But like I said, everybody's out and about on this nice Friday. But we'll be back tomorrow for another episode of Getting Wild with Terry and Friends. Best luck to everybody tonight. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. How's it going, guys?